We have other news right now, and there are some questions over whether Travis Air Force Base will be turned into a migrant detention center. Two of our area congressmen are demanding some answers about this from the Trump administration. KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala joins us right now to explain what's going on and how state leaders are responding.
Golston Reps Mike Thompson and John Garamendi are the lawmakers demanding answers from the Trump administration after these reports that Travis Air Force Base could be turned into a detention center for migrants. The Trump administration has yet to say much about this plan. The administration has acknowledged, though, that it is trying to expand its capacity to detain migrants across the country. The two Democrats sent Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth a warning this week in a letter that using Travis Air Force Base for this reason would be a, quote, dangerous militarization of immigration enforcement and unnecessarily degrade the nation's military readiness. They're asking a list of questions to the Department of Defense, including what money would be used to do this? How many migrants would the base hold? Have they done an assessment on how this could impact water and energy on the base? And will military personnel be assigned to help with the detention center on the base? Here's why Rep. Thompson says he's concerned.
The community has great concerns about this. Security of the base. The base has a critical mission, and to impact it with a bunch of folks who aren't affiliated with that base and that mission is a concern for everyone. And they're talking about, as I understand it, a huge investment in infrastructure to build and house these individuals, and how that would impact the base is also a concern.
We also checked in with the other side of the political aisle in Congress. Republican Northern California Rep. Kevin Kiley told us in a statement today, quote, the selection of sites for operations related to immigration enforcement, of course, must be done with great care, considering impacts on the surrounding communities and other vital government functions. But it should not be forgotten why we need such facilities. He went on to say the Biden administration let 10 million people into the country illegally, including many with criminal records. I oppose these open border policies and wish my friends on the other side of the aisle, who are now so concerned about site selection, had been willing to cross party lines to secure our border, as the American people were demanding. We've also checked in with Governor Gavin Newsom's office for comment on this. We've asked if there's a possibility the Cal Guard could be pulled into this. We're waiting to hear back from him. Back to you, Golston.
All right, Ashley, thanks for staying on top of